Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and for today we have something a little bit different. It's not a phone, it's not any other little piece of technology, but this is rather a laptop or lapbook or whatever you want to call it. Portable laptop. As you can see, this is the Jumper EZBook 3 Pro. The new version, I think version 3, that's supposed to come with Intel wireless AC. The older versions came with just wireless N, which was a little bit unfortunate, but luckily this one was coming with Intel. So long story short, this one came from GearBest. I got it myself. They had a coupon running real quick last week, and it was $250 shipped, DHL included, which is absolutely great. They're outstanding. Their shipping is literally 2 business days all the way from Hong Kong. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the box. I think on the side, the sticker with some more information. 3.3-inch screen, 1080p, IPS. We have the Intel Opal Lake Celeron N3450, 6 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal EMMC, which is a bit slow, but there's an expandable M.2 SATA slot in there, which I'm going to install and show you how that's done as well. And let's go ahead and open it. Came out just packed in this retail box and a couple of bags from DHL on top of it, which is fine. I think it's well protected. Let me just go ahead and open it real quick and see. Okay, so the top, well, that's quite heavy. Let's see what's inside. Alright, so this is the, nothing else. This is the charger, US sprung style. So there we go, 12 volts, 3 amps. Let's see how long that cable is. It's one of the things that I have not seen. Hopefully it's a little bit longer than I'm expecting. Yeah, it's about 5 feet. Yeah, it's about 5 feet. Ideally, I would have loved it to be at least 6, but hey, it is what it is. We can't really choose that. All right, so let me pull that outside of the box. As you can see, well packaged. I'm glad that they include all that nice styrofoam, because you know, obviously it's not going to get damaged in transportation. We have a quick user reminder: charge your batteries. If you want to pause it and read it, I'm okay with that. And we have quick user manual. I'm assuming Chinese and English. Yeah, this is the Chinese, and on the other side we have in English explanation as well. And what fell from it, it's a little QC card, which is good. Inspected, quality check on June 25th of this year. Alright, thank you very much. We'll see if that's true, but I have no doubts. Let me drop these on the floor and take it out of this cornstarch bag. Very nice. Feels very solid. I think the weight of this laptop is 1.4 kilos, and it's actually quite solid. Really surprising. On the side, this is the right side, we have mini HDMI, and we have USB 3 right there. We have the charging port, which kind of looks like 3.5mm headphone jack, and the LED status. When you're charging it, it's going to be red, and when it's fully charged, it's going to be green. And on this side, which is the left side, we have now the 3.5mm headphone jack. We have another USB 3.0, and then we have micro SD card slot. We have nothing in the front, nothing in the back other than this plastic part, which is covering the antenna lines, and serial number right here on the side. If I put it down on the table, it's very solid, extremely solid build. Very surprising. You can't open it with one hand, unfortunately. I think there's magnets holding, yeah, there's magnets holding the lid. But when you do open it finally, take that cover off the keyboard, and let's see the keyboard real quick. So yeah, the keyboard Again, very solid, nice travel keys. Yeah, I gotta say, very solidly beholden. Kind of reminds you of, you know, some top brands. But again, $250 for, you know, this kind of a device versus thousands compared to other ones. And realistically, what I'm going to use this one is just when I travel, you know, take the advantage of the long battery life. I believe the battery life is over 7 hours if you're just using it for browsing, which that's my intent. And kind of compact, you know, portable, put it in your backpack instead of, you know, using some tablets that are not that functional. Use a fully fledged Windows 10 home PC that you can take anywhere. This is the screen. It looks very nice, matte, which I absolutely love, not glossy. Matte black, 13.3 diagonal. We have the 2.0 megapixel camera there, hopefully enough for using it for Skype and calls like that. Let's see how far back can be open. That's about it, which I think it's plenty. And the hinge is very sturdy. Feels like very well built. Right here on the top, we have the 2 microphones. I wish ideally they were up there by the camera, but it is what it is, and some notification lights. And one of the downsides, in my opinion, is using the power button right here on the keyboard instead of up here. But I guess I'm gonna have to get used to it. Some people have mentioned that there's lack of page down, page up, print screen buttons. I don't use those that much, and for the purposes of this laptop, you know, being cheap travel device, should be fine. The trackpad seems reasonably big enough. Pretty tactile feedback from the mouse buttons. But let me fire it up and see how it's gonna be. I'm gonna open it and show you how to put the M2 SATA on it. So I'll be right back. So quickly before I proceed with the installation, let me show you what's in the bottom. 4 rubber feet, 10 screws, 2 down firing speakers. If you unscrew all of those, you can actually take the whole bottom up, which is again made of aluminum, and that will reveal the internals. 2 dual cell battery, 4800 milliamp each, so that equals 96. The 2 speakers right here, I already installed. As you can see, I had a spare older SanDisk M2 SATA right here on the slot. Be careful with this screw, by the way, it's very hard to come off. And this is all the CPU and GPU right here, plus the Intel, as you can see, wireless card, all underneath the large heatsink, which is great. I'll see how the thermals are and report back to you guys. But that's pretty much it. Very sturdy made, all placed very well inside. I will put the lid back on, start the windows, and I will be back in a moment.